In today's gospel, from the Gospel of John, chapter 7, the people are actively debating who Jesus actually is. So some people think he's a prophet, some people think he's the Messiah, still others are confused because he seems to be the prophet and yet he comes from Galilee. And on top of that, there's at least one person in the crowd who says, well, yes, but at the same time, no one has ever spoken to us like this man is speaking to us, which speaks to the great magnetism of the Lord Jesus Christ. And in this regard, what comes to mind is this really great quote by one spiritual writer who says basically that we have diminished the gospel. And so in a certain sense, kind of playing on the imagery of the wedding of Cana, we have turned wine back into water. In other words, we've made Jesus Christ and the gospel kind of boring. So the whole idea is that the gospel of the New Testament, the gospel of Jesus Christ, the gospel which over the years has inspired all sorts of different men and women to lay down their lives, to die for the faith, to leave everything to follow Christ, again, is the same today, yesterday, and forever. And so it should have that same vibe for us even now, which begs the question, does it? So when you look at your own life right now and you look at your own kind of lived out faith experience, if it doesn't have this vibe of the excitement of the gospel or the joy and adventure of following the person of Christ who is magnetic in a way like no one else in history, you got to wonder about that. Am I living out of the true spirit of the gospel? Or do I need to revisit the foundations of my faith to rediscover Christ, perhaps even for the first time?